Swimming like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank. When it's
Hey everybody, welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank. You should always catch a replay of all of our broadcasts on shrimptankpodcast.com or download us on iTunes. Get the Shrimp Tank. You'll hear from some of the brightest and best entrepreneurs in and around the state of Georgia. We were delighted today to be joined by Tallia Deljou, who is the co-founder and president of Mavenly Company. Some amazing stuff that we learned today.
Tallia, your content was amazing. Tell the viewers more about Mavenly Company, the influence you've had on young millennial women, and the changes you help them affect with the rest of their lives.
Absolutely. So Mavenly Co. really started to support young millennial professional women in pursuing work that they really loved and creating a career with purpose. And so through our coaching programs, through our retreats and workshops that we've been doing, and now some more corporate work, we're really providing women with the right mindset and skill set to feel more in control of their careers and make decisions, whether it comes to what's next for them professionally. When do I ask for this raise? Why would I ask for a raise? How much money do I deserve? Or maybe I want to start my own business. So we kind of help them make those decisions and feel equipped to take whatever turn is next for them on their careers.
Now, you've got some amazing stuff on your website. I noticed all kinds of sheets, a budget sheet. There are all sorts of information that young women can get from Mavenly Company. But I saw this idea of this daily gratitude worksheet, and I was wondering if you'd be able to tell everyone about how Mavenly Company uses that and why women should potentially implement something like this in their life.
Absolutely. I think it all comes down to mindset for us at Mavenly, and our philosophy is really much based in positive psychology, wanting women to think more positively about their lives, feel better about their lives so they can take positive action in the direction that they choose. And so things like the gratitude journal, the budget sheets, all of these come into helping women build habits into their lives to feel more in control, to make changes they want to make. There's so much research around gratitude and how practicing gratitude and mindfulness can really help you feel more happy at work, less stress in your life more generally. There are so many positive outcomes that come from a daily practice such as gratitude. And so we always love to have something on our website that people can download and use right away. It's one thing to give a bunch of advice, but if there's no way to put it into action and see how it works for you in your life, then it's hard to know what the value in that is. So we like to have the tools that people can go to, download, fill out the worksheet, and put this into action for yourself.
Well, you know, being the father of 3 daughters myself, sometimes I get disconnected with some of the challenges that my daughters go through. And, you know, you've been doing this for a while now. What are some of the big themes and challenges that you find from a lot of these young professionals trying to make career changes?
Yeah. I think for a lot of women that I work with and coach with, there's a lot of comparison that happens. So you're hitting a certain point in your career and you're looking at what everybody else is doing. Friends are getting married, friends are going back to grad school, friends are, you know, at an X level in their company, and you start to doubt your own path. You start to doubt your own strengths and your own skills and start to question what it is you're doing. So that's a big thing that I think kicks in, is that comparison, and social media just feeds into that, and we get so distracted and lose sense of who we are. That's one big theme. The other big theme is this idea of strengths. A lot of women come to us and say, I don't know what my strengths are. I don't really know, what makes me unique. And we mentioned or talked about this earlier, but a lot of times it's easier to, again, go online, take some assessment and see what your strengths are. But a lot of those answers come in reflecting on past experiences. So a lot of what we work through is looking back at what's worked for you in your life. What times have you felt super engaged at work? And helping women build their confidence there. And then the third thing I'd say in terms of theme is wanting to feel valued at work, and money comes up a lot. Negotiation comes up a lot. So we do a lot of training women to feel more confident, to understand what their strengths are, so they can have a conversation and earn what they need to feel valued at work. And again, if anything, just speak up and have a conversation about it. So we try to help build that confidence, build that sense of trust, and kick doubt to the curb.
Well, social media never really tells the full story. We all know that. But we talk a lot on the show about how you help individual women. But my understanding is that Mavenly Company is doing some amazing things at the corporate level now with corporations.
Yeah, which is more exciting, not more exciting, but similarly to the work we're doing with women, we love being in the corporate space because that's where we can really affect change on a bigger level. We were fortunate enough a few weeks ago to go into a huge company out in Chicago and teach their own women employees how to negotiate for more money, which was insane. It still blows my mind that they brought us in to do that. It was awesome. I mean, they invited us to come in, and they brought us in to teach their women how to negotiate, and teach their women how to combat burnout, and teach their women how to understand what their strengths were. So I think for us, having these conversations one-on-one is great, but the feedback we get so much of the time is, I really wish we were having these conversations at work. I wish people on my team knew these things about me. I wish my manager was, open to having these types of conversations and helping me see opportunity for growth where I am before I start looking for other jobs. So people stay longer when they feel invested in and they feel supported at work.
Well, this is an amazing organization that you've built, and you should listen to the entire podcast on Mavenly Company at shrimptankpodcast.com. And for those people that are out there, whether they own a corporation, want to bring you in at the corporate level, or they're an individual and they want to join one of your fabulous retreats or listen to the podcast, how can people get in touch with you and learn more about Mavenly Company?
So if you're looking for a lot of this content, we have wonderful conversations with women about their businesses, their career paths. We are on iTunes at Women, Work, and Worth. And then you can find us on all social channels. Instagram is our main one, our favorite channel, at Mavenly Co. Website is www.mavenly.co. You'll see all of our upcoming events, retreats, corporate training topics, and my personal email. I'd love to hear from you if you have any questions, Tallia@mavenly.co.
Well, thanks so much for coming on the program today. And for those of you that are watching this, here's one thing that I'm sure that you don't have, that she has, which is this degree in positive organizational psychology. That's a mouthful to say that, but you need to listen to the whole podcast if you want to hear more about it, and the fabulous interview we had with Tallia. And thanks so much for joining us. Thanks so much for joining us on the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank.